reports, Ms. Ruiz.
Okay, I actually have a long one this time. But right now our ASB is preparing for our pep rally tomorrow, and our theme is boys versus girls. So we're excited about that. Girls have to wear pink and guys wear black. And during our pep rally, we're going to have transfer of office for our ceremony for ASB officers for next year. And we also have an editor museum tomorrow at 5, I believe, and you can come see our projects come to life. And today we have our sophomore taco night, and this Thursday is the last game for baseball and JV and varsity softball against Crazy Mountain. Hopefully they do their best. And Friday is our last blood drive, and come and save lives. We are also having movie night starting at 5, and we're going to be watching Grease. Our students are getting ready for this year's lip sync on May 15th. And senior award night is May 20th, and our 4.0 dinner is May 12th. Our senior trip to Universal is May 15th. And before I finish, I would like to say we have three amazing announcements. We have the county superintendent is going to be at our graduation for the first time ever in RHS history. And then next is our next school year's board representative, Oscar Valdez, is right here. Got this. I believe in him.
We'll see.
And our high school also received a yellow ribbon.
Golden.
Well, sorry. And out of 4,495 high schools in California, only 180 received it. So we were one of the top ones. And to make it even better, we also got a second golden ribbon for our educational careers. We had to win the first ribbon in order to qualify for the second. And out of 180 schools that applied, only 83 received the second one. So statistically, we're in the top 2% of all high schools in California.
Did you figure that one out?
Yes, I did. Mr. Brody, Mr. Enes, Oscar.
Let's try.
The three things I would say I enjoy the most about teaching here at Rare Earth would be the class size, getting to know my students, and the school culture. I enjoy the class size because it's a bit smaller than the regular high school. Getting to know my students, because the classroom size is smaller, I am able to talk to my students on a daily basis about things that might be going on in their life, and I can be there for them as a teacher to help support them.
My favorite thing about Rare Earth is like just coming in here and being positive, just being influenced by like good energy, just realizing like the teachers are helping us out throughout everything.
You know, it's not really tied down here. I mean, rules are still enforced, but you know, I feel like I have more room to breathe. You know, enjoy coming here, positive energy, positive people around me.
Everybody gets to know each other after a short period of time. If we may be a small school, but we get to know each other and get to know each other more than a regular high school would. I just have a better opportunity to graduate. It's a lot easier to make up my classes. We got a one-on-one teacher, student classroom.
I feel like there's more individualized learning here, and all the teachers are very helpful. Even if you don't have them as an actual teacher, they're there like just to talk to, or you can talk to them about goals you have, and they help to motivate you to reach those goals.
At high schools, I wasn't able to like get my work done as fast as I am here because like the teachers don't like they have other work to do. They have to pay attention to other students. Like here, the teachers they spend one-on-one time with you.
So when I was at the high school, I didn't really have much of a motivation to do too much of my work, but over here, since it's smaller, I feel like perform, I guess. So I think I've changed with my grades and everything, just getting better grades.
I've worked for the district for 23 years, and 18 of it has been in alternative education. My heart's always been in alternative education. And I'm so excited about the move this year and the whole way the school has changed. It's like a dream come true for me, because I see that the kids are being more involved with things that are at the high school that are going on, and they're being recognized for actually being students and not being treated like, you know, second-class citizens. And I'm real happy about that.
As a teacher, my biggest challenge is to motivate my students and convince them that they still have an opportunity to graduate with a high school diploma. The biggest positive is that we have a new staff, we have a new principal, and our goal here is to constantly improve. So that is the thing that drives me and makes me want to come here every day.
The school's given me an opportunity to go at my own pace and definitely catch up on my credits and make it so I can go back to the high school. And I would never have had that opportunity if I hadn't come here.
I changed my ways a lot. I wasn't able to focus on my homework as I do here now. My teachers, they helped me more on focusing more. They told me to take stuff more serious than I was.
My greatest goal in coming into this year was to get rare earth and Abraham Lincoln WASC accredited. This year we have been working on the initial accreditation for WASC. That has been my main focus with the teachers. And WASC is an extremely important, really important for any organization, any school. A lot of alternative schools are not WASC accredited. And that's a major focus because a lot of students, when they leave a school that's not accredited, it makes it difficult not only to get into college, but a lot of other programs. And that's one of the reasons why we have focused on getting this accreditation. So they have greater opportunities when they leave high school. The thing is with accreditation, WASC accreditation is important because it focuses on student learning. It helps to improve overall programs in schools, and that's what we've been working on this year. We've taken a program that was pretty good, and I think we've made it better. We've made it more rigorous. We've added culminating projects to the courseware program we're using online, notes, tests, other things to make it a strong program.
I think it's really cool that the school is going to get WASC accredited because it opens up just so many more opportunities for all of us to be able to get into colleges, and just looks better on work applications and all that kind of stuff.
By being WASC accredited, I'll be able to get into better colleges.
The WASC accreditation means, it means a lot to me because instead of just, thinking that, the school is set aside and it's different from any other school. I mean, we're different in ways, but in that way, just to graduate and get that diploma and for it to mean something, for it to carry it on throughout your life, it means something.
And it's better to get WASC accredited because most kids just drop out and go get their GED because they don't have the accreditation from most of their schools.
WASC is important to me because it's basically giving me an actual diploma. It's not just a written piece of paper that means nothing. It's something important.
The WASC accreditation process has really improved the culture of this school. I think that the professionalism that it ensues with all the teachers and the staff has greatly helped our student body see this as a more positive school. I think they're moving toward the extra rigor that we're requiring of them, and they're coming up to speed to be able to get the credits that they do need, and they do feel more proud of themselves once they complete these courses. So that's always a positive. And we do want these kids to go on into college, and so we want to prepare them for that kind of rigor, because we never wanted to have the attitude that just because you're here, now they're going to get the credits.
Here, the kids take ownership for their work, and they take more pride in their work as well. But one of the hardest things to do is to try to get across to them and help them to see that they can be successful. You know, a lot of times the students come here and they kind of already have this negative outlook, and us, you know, as a staff here, are very positive and very much about what can we do to now change whatever's happened and forget whatever's happened is the past, and change to make them successful for the future. And I had a student who, in October when we did parent-teacher conferences, was actually very upset with me because I told her mom when she came that, you know, with a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication, she could graduate come May. And she came in the following day, was furious at me. Why are you telling my mom I'm going to graduate? I have to do all this work now. And it turns out that after working with the teachers and stuff, that she actually is going to graduate now in May. And she's very thankful for that now, because now she's eliminated a lot of these barriers that she thought she was going to face.
I plan on graduating when we return from spring break, and my goals after I graduate are to attend ABC College and do 3 years there, and then hopefully transfer to Long Beach, Cal State Long Beach. I would like to study psychology and major in that because I like to help people, and I feel like a lot of people really need to feel like they're understood in their lives and know that there are people that are there for them.
My plan now is to go back to the high school, get back to ROTC, and then go to a college with ROTC, and proceed from there.
When I finish graduating, I plan on going to Arizona State University, and I plan on becoming a psychologist.
I want to go to college to be a medical examiner.
I plan on graduating this year from Earth, and I'm going to be going into the makeup effects industry, doing monster movie makeup and other stuff.
My plan after graduation from Earth, I hope to be study to be a RN, registered nurse.
If I could go back in time and do high school all over again, I would have done better my freshman year. The reason why I would like to do my freshman year again is because I didn't try. There is a lot of things I would do different if I had a chance, but at the same time I wouldn't, and here's why. I wouldn't change it because I was sent to a school that helped me graduate within 2 years of me being there. It made me a better person. I got the help I needed with my credits, and the people there helped me to control my anger. To Red Earth High School made me more open, focused, and allowed me to behave more appropriately. I used to be horrible, but being at Red Earth made me realize that just because you go to this school, it doesn't mean that you can't graduate with your graduating class. I'm happy that I'm graduating on time. I know my mom is happy for me. So if I could go back in time and do high school all over again, would I do anything different? No, I wouldn't do anything different. I'm happy with the way things turned out. My name is Keyshawn Franklin, graduating class of 2015.
In our presentation, we were talking a lot about WASC accreditation because, as people here know, Rare Earth, Abraham Lincoln have been around for a really long time, and they've never been accredited. But now we just received our accreditation, so we're fully accredited. That's very, very exciting, and then we'll just continue with that process when the time comes to actually do the whole the 6-year and do the whole full study. But we are fully accredited, so we can get that little stamp, and we can put it on our transcripts. So we're accredited school. So the staff I like to thank so much because they worked really hard. We're really bought into the whole accreditation, and we've changed a lot of things. It's been excellent. It's been wonderful with the support of Mr. Roney, kissing over to Mr. Roney again. But just, you know, guiding me along because he's done this whole WASP thing and he's, you know, helped me out and helped us out, so it's been excellent. So, thank you.
Good evening, members of the board. I'm Richard Eubanks, the varsity boys golf coach at Rosamond High School. And I'd like to introduce I have 3 members here of the team. Alex Matty, Darryl Renfeld, and Ben Carr. This is our inaugural season. Last year there was not a Rosamond High School golf team, as there hasn't been since 1971, I think it was, or 2. 74. Top 4. Thank you, Ben.
Weren't you there?
I was there. For me. I was coaching baseball then, so it didn't make a difference. Anyway, due to the support of Mr. Roney and the support of the board, Mrs. Reeder, our athletic director, we started a golf team this year in a community that really did not have a culture of golf. We were lucky enough to go to the CIF playoffs this last week, and we were playing against young men and women who were raised on golf courses and country clubs. Their parents had the resources to be able to put these kids at practicing at 8, 9 years old. And these guys started this year fresh. We started from day one with putting clubs in their hands when we didn't have any clubs. Fortunately, a couple of our players do have clubs, but a lot of them didn't. We had boys and girls come out and say, hey, I want to play golf. And I was going to tell them, look, you need $250 to go out and buy a set of sort of golf clubs. Didn't happen. But we got support from the community. We put the word out, and people came in with donations of cash and in clubs. I'd like to first introduce to you Mr. Bob Gonzalez. Bob, come up, please. Bob is the secretary of the Rancho Sierra Men's Club, which became our home course. They were kind enough to have us come out this year and allow us to use their facilities when we needed to. We came out, we hit balls at no cost to the district. They were free. They let us play the course for free, the boys to come out. So 3 or 4 days a week when we had transportation, we'd go out to the golf course. But we still didn't have any golf clubs, so we put the word out. And Bob and his fellow members came up, and I went out on a Sunday, and I hauled in, I think, 10 sets that day. I went back and hauled back 2 or 3 more sets since then. And we actually had to start sharing with Eastside because they didn't have any either, so but we did. So we just appreciate that. So now we can have kids come up and say, I need a golf club. I can walk into our storage shed and pull up a set of golf clubs and say, here, learn how to play golf. So, Bob, on behalf of the Rosamond High School golf team, we appreciate your efforts, you and your club, and we have this for you.
Was supposed to come in.
Besides the golf course, we did money. This is for BHE Renewables. They came through. When you go out and go, besides having golf clubs, you need balls and you need shirts and hats and hitting nets because we couldn't go out every day because of the lack of transportation sometimes. Because we share the vans with other school groups, which is in a district our size. Amazing. We got them at all. And so they came through with the cash. So when we needed to go out and buy hitting nets and mats and practice balls and all that good stuff, BHE Renewable came through with a check, as did several members of the community. And again, we appreciate their efforts, and we have a plaque for them. We appreciate their efforts. So thank you, BHE. Just didn't want to come up in front. So anyway, behalf of the golf team, Ben, you got something for these guys?
Yes, I do. Because this is the first competitive RHS golf team, I took the liberty of, with the assistance of Mr. Allred, the teacher for the computer-assisted drafting program at RHS, to design and 3D print trophy golf balls for this first competitive Rosamond golf team. So Alex, there. Thank you. Mr. and Mrs. Eubanks.
Oh, thank you, Ben. Appreciate your. You know, it's amazing when you have a team. When I started back in the old days, and I'll make this quick, you know, we had 2 guys who had to get back on Monday nights because they were going to college classes at ABC. Alex and Bear here, they had to get back by 6 because they had class. And Ben takes, you know, technology. He's got 3D golf, you know, 3D printers and stuff, things we never would imagine happening on the golf course. So again, we appreciate their efforts. Also, Alex here, so you know, also went to the CIF playoffs on Monday. and Bakersfield represented the school district. And we're proud of his efforts also for representing.
Leonardo McCarthy last night was honored with Congressman Kevin McCarthy with a medal that he's done. And McCarthy is kind of funny because he says he started this award when he went to Congress and everything. And then he said, I can't even get it because he didn't have enough, the grade average and all the stuff that he did. Congratulations to the Rosamond High School golf team and Alex. You guys are doing really, really awesome. I have to admit, I never thought I would see it, but I'm so happy because a lot of people don't want to do football or baseball or basketball, and golf is totally awesome. And no, I play at golf. I do not play golf. That's it. Thank you.
Oh, thanks everybody for coming. It's nice to see a full house. The WASC accreditation opens up so many doors for the students that it's just amazing what you guys have done in a very short amount of time. And the high school, what can you say? I mean, 2 very, very distinguished awards all in the same year. Actually, and then 3, because you also won the Golden Bell earlier in the year. Wow. Leaps and bounds. That's all I can say. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And since Vinny's not here, I'll say, this can't be Rosamond. And then I'll leave it at that. I won't keep going on. Yeah, awesome. Good work. And once again, we always, we can't praise you guys enough, the staff, the administration, and also the kids that make that happen. The wild coyotes over there. Love them. Congrats to the spring sports. They did pretty good. Softball won league, or is gonna win league.
We better win tomorrow.
And,
and baseball.
Baseball won league, so that's awesome. Awesome for golf.
And boys track tied.
So there's 3 league titles in one, and we'll have a golf one soon, correct?
No problem.
So thank you everybody for your hard work, your dedication. The end of the year is coming, and I know you guys are all sad to be away from work for a few months. But thank you. I can't say thank you enough. RTA reports, Mr. Quellman.
Wonderful. Several things tonight, but try to keep it short. First of all, I believe we finally have final contract language at long last on the board agenda tonight. Thanks to Mr. Weinstein for helping get this finally taken care of and finished. Secondly, pending board approval tonight, RTA welcomes Kathleen Wilson as the new principal of RTA at Westpark, or principal of Westpark Elementary. Anything that Jeff or the other principals say good about me is true. Anything they say bad about me is not. So look forward to working with you and answering any questions I can. Thirdly, RTA has awarded 3 scholarships to graduating seniors. We've given 2 $1,500 scholarships and 1 $1,000 scholarship. I've been sworn to secrecy as to who those recipients will be, though. So they're going to find out sometime soon. Let's see, what else? Oh, RTA congratulates the 4 Teacher of the Year nominees that we had. And of course the winner, Mr. John Ferrandini, which I'm sure you'll be talking about. I do now bow to John every time I see him on campus and give him a hard time once in a while when I can. And finally, RTA will be celebrating the California Day of the Teacher next week on May 13th. I want to thank all of the teachers for their membership in RTA along with their hard work and dedication each and every day in and outside of the classroom. And also thank the district for the gifts that you gave out to the teachers today. We appreciate that. With that, thank you very much.
We had 4 nominees coming from our district. We were the only district to have 4 nominees for Greater. Most of the districts had, multiple districts had only 2 or 3, and the one that had 3 was Kern High School District, which is a much, much larger district. They have 36,000 students. Our teachers from RHS, Chris Alvarez, from RES, Kelly Torres, and from WES, Kim Schmidt. Kim, you're here. Congratulations. You're wearing your sash?
I am wearing my sash.
Can you show us the sash? So all nominees, when they enter to the courtyard where it's given away, were asked. Very, very good. Very nice.
The name wasn't
Very
long.
nice.
Okay, good because I'm hot.
John Ferrandini was also nominated, and as we just learned, John won. So John is one of two that will go to the state for the state Teacher of the Year, and if he succeeds there, he will move on to the National Teacher of the Year. So we had, I deferred to Mr. Quellman on the statistics, about 8% of the nominees came from our district here, which was really great to see, a great gathering for there, as well as I would like to thank everybody who supported those teachers by coming and making the drive. It's a long drive, but we had a big contingency of Southern Kern staff and administration that came to support, as well as their family members were there, so that was really nice to see. All did great job on your presentation, as well as getting WASC credit. We've had a pretty good May here at Southern Kern. The Gold Ribbon and then the Supplemental Gold Ribbon Award, our WASC accreditation, our 4 nominees, and also Teacher of the Year for the county going to state. So I think shows that you guys are doing an incredible job, and administration is just really proud of everybody and everything that they've done. This week is Teacher Appreciation Week, so the district office gave some little gifts out to our teachers, and we thank them for all their hard work. As far as projects go, our Westpark field is moving along nicely, is on schedule. The curbs went in for the track. So today, tomorrow, and Friday, I believe, Peter, they're going to do the granite, the actual track. And then next week, we will start seeing the infrastructure or the water lines going in, and the sprinkler systems and stuff. And we look forward to that. As well as you'll learn a little later in the agenda, our DO move will actually start. We will be breaking ground at the new site and starting with the infrastructure there and getting us ready for a move during the summer. And of course, once that's completed, this DO goes away and our new elementary school will be breaking ground. So we're looking forward to that too. And that's it. Thank you. Thank you everybody for coming. I'd like to congratulate the 4 nominees for the County of Teacher of the Year Award. So we had 55 out of the 48 districts in the county, which is thousands of teachers. We had 4 nominees coming from our district. We were the only district to have 4 nominees or greater. Most of the multiple districts had only 2 or 3. And the one that had 3 was Kern High School District, which is a much, much larger district. They have 36,000 students. Our teachers from RHS, Chris Alvarez, from RES, Kelly Torres, and from WES, Kim Schmidt. Kim, you're here. Congratulations. Oh, you're wearing your sash?
I am wearing my sash.
Can you show us the sash? So all nominees, when they entered to the courtyard where it was given away, were asked. Very, very good. Very nice.
The name wasn't long.
Okay, good because I'm hot.
John Ferrandini was also nominated, and as we just learned, John won. So John is one of 2 that will go to the state for the state Teacher of the Year, and if he succeeds there, he will move on to the National Teacher of the Year. So we had, I deferred to Mr. Quellman on the statistics, but about 8% of the nominees came from our district here, which was really great to see, a great gathering for there, as well as I would like to thank everybody who supported those teachers by coming and making the drive. It's a long drive, but we had a big contingency of Southern Kern staff and administration that came to support, as well as their family members were there, so that was really nice to see. Alted, great job on your presentation as well as getting WAS accredited. We've had a pretty good May here at Southern Kern. The gold ribbon and then the supplemental gold ribbon award, our WAS accreditation, our 4 nominees, and also Teacher of the Year for the county going to state. So I think shows that you guys are doing an incredible job, and administration is just really proud of everybody and everything that they've done. This week is Teacher Appreciation Week, so the district office gave some little gifts out to our teachers, and we thank them for all their hard work. As far as projects go, our Westpark field is moving along nicely, is on schedule. The curbs went in for the track. So today, tomorrow, and Friday, I believe, Peter, they're going to do the granite, the actual track. And then next week, we will start seeing the infrastructure or the water lines going in, and sprinkler systems and stuff. And we look forward to that. As well as you'll learn a little later in the agenda, our DO move will actually start. We will be breaking ground at the new site and starting with the infrastructure there and getting us ready for our move during the summer. And of course, once that's completed, this DO goes away and our new elementary school will be breaking ground. So we're looking forward to that too. And that's it.
Thank you. Consent item E, proposal for Burns Belmont Construction. Mr. Weinstein.
So as we move forward in this, we are partnering with Bruns Belmont Construction for the entire process it's going to take to create our new elementary school, which includes, and Bruns Belmont Construction is the mother company of Sierra Mart, which is a manufacturing, manufactured buildings. So, but Bruns Belmont is where you'll see our agreement. The first stage is to move the district office. Bruns Belmont will be working with Classic Leasing to give us our 9 buildings in the new district office. They will be doing all the grading, infrastructure, and getting us all set, basically a turnkey operation. We'll obviously be paying the lease for the buildings, but they will be actually getting everything set and dropping them. And we have Marcus from Belmont Construction, Bruns Belmont Construction, that would you like to give us some information on the process and kind of what we'll be expecting?
Tomorrow we meet with the superintendent for pre-construction, discussion and planning, and potentially groundbreaking on Friday. So we're moving quickly. That'll start with the location of equipment and materials and surveying. And I anticipate the project moving quite quickly. We'll have full-time supervision with a site superintendent, a local site superintendent, a project manager, who Mr. Weinstein will meet tomorrow. And we anticipate the project moving through the summer. Our contract completion date is in August, though we hope to get it done early in July. We're motivated to move quickly. I think we will, barring any unforeseen circumstances. It's been months and months in planning, so I think it should go off pretty well. Our superintendent is extremely experienced, and our company is very well versed in working with school districts, understanding the need for protocol and maintaining a certain level of service that districts require. So I think you'll enjoy working with them. I think you'll see plenty of activity beginning next week, like I said, as early as Friday. We have local subcontractors working on the project, including fencing, material supply, fire alarm, trenching, and grading. So we'll self-perform a majority of the work, electrical, plumbing, and also working with some of the local suppliers and subcontractors I mentioned. So we look forward to getting you moved into the new district zone.
Marcus, can you talk to the board a little bit about your experience building in the Antelope Valley?
Certainly. We have now built several schools and additions with both Palmdale School District and West Side. We've been looking at opportunities there for years, but have been reluctant in terms of moving because our company is based in Northern California in Manteca County, in San Joaquin County. But as our company grew and we took on more and more work throughout
that valley moving south, this was a great fit for us in terms of proximity to our workforce and our ability to deliver the material. So we've had great successes in those other districts, and I think this one will be very similar. We built a complete school. One was called Anniversary Hills in West Side, and the other is Dos Caminos for Palmdale, which is currently operating as an elementary school, but I think it'll shift its demographic with, I think, special education coming in about a year, in addition to several additions within those districts as well.
Any questions? Thank you, Marcus. Chris Berger, which I'm sure you're very familiar with the construction. He vetted everything, so the contracts were fine, and then of course we'll have an additional proposal and contract for the actual building of the elementary school.
Mr. Gutierrez? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 3 ayes, 2 absent. Student vote?
Yeah,
Going on with Westpark.
So at Westpark, as you know, we're doing construction over here at Rosamond Elementary School, and before the water is turned on at Westpark, obviously the elementary school here, this field is where all the construction is going to be taking place. So we will actually be turning off a bigger parcel of water so that the actual Rosamond Elementary School will no longer have water being sourced to their fields. That will obviously be turned into dirty construction area anyway, so we're anticipating right before the end of school, the week of graduation, this water will be turned off before any water is put on the Westpark field.
Perfect, thank you.
So on the Westpark field, proportionately, is a smaller area than here, so we're actually cutting back on our water usage.
Perfect. Thank you. Personnel?
Interview process, not only with our administration, our current principals, but with some of the staff at WES. And also some other interviews with just Leanne and myself. But we're very, very pleased to have her. She has a background as a principal both in the Muroc School District as well as doing work in administration at now currently the Newhall School District. And we are hoping that she'll dedicate a few days so that she'll be around Westpark before the end of the school year as well as kind of moving forward. So thank you very much for coming tonight and welcome.
Thank you. Very excited to begin.
Well, it looked like the raccoon already got it.
They've got you on
I think it's
video.
important that we celebrate your birthday, sir, here in open session with the community. And thank you for all the dedication and work you've been doing. It looks like a raccoon might have gotten to your.
But you gotta wipe it off.
So, if you could all join me in singing happy birthday to Mr. Patrick Weir. So on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mary Strigg. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Everybody, please take a seat. And your motion to adjourn.
I knew you did. Anna got in. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
3 ayes.
No, 4.
4, 2 absent. 1. I think we
Hi, I'm Patrick Holmes. I'm the assistant principal at Alternative Education Rare Earth and Abraham Lincoln. And we are pleased to announce that we have received WASC accreditation, which WASC means the Western Association of Schools and Colleges. Abraham Lincoln and Rare Earth have been around for a really long time, probably since the 1970s. Never have been accredited, but accreditation has become extremely important, and so that was the focus of Mr. Weinstein. And I was brought in, and that was one of the goals that I was given. Objectives was to get the schools accredited. So that's been our focus, and now we're very proud and very happy, excited about getting this accreditation. It means a lot more to our students in terms of not only college, but just getting into trade schools and other programs like that. So we're extremely happy. Our students are happy. Our staff is happy. This is a great accomplishment for the district, Southern Kern Unified.
When you talk about accreditation, did some people come and inspect your program, inspect your campus, interview your students and parents and stuff like that?
Yes, yes. This was the initial accreditation, so we did have a chairperson from the WASP committee. He came for the day, met with our students, and met with us, talked about our program, what we're doing, things that we have, things that we're doing, curriculum, improvements we have made, and so we have an initial accreditation that goes through June 2018, and then we'll work on doing the full accreditation. It is a full accreditation, but for the whole process, that'll be a 6-year process.
Sure. Well, congratulations and thanks.
Thank you.
From the public in Rosamond and all the parents and kids. It means a great thing.
It does.
Thank you. Well, Mr. Reeder, is it the luck of the Irish that when you got to be president of the board, we started receiving all these awards?
Absolutely not. The hard work and dedication of all our teachers, our students, our staff, they deserve all the credit. We've just been here approving what they've brought to us, and luckily they're all good ideas, and we let them run with things, and they've done an outstanding job. So the credit goes to all of them.
And when you first ran for the school board, I noticed there was some trepidation. You weren't sure exactly how it would treat you because in the past it's treated other trustees differently. But it seems like you're on a winning streak.
Yeah, right now things are excellent. Just teamwork in this district is amazing. So everyone works in a team. It seems like we're all a family. It's been wonderful.
And you're a graduate of here too.
Yes, and my wife.
And your wife too. Well, on behalf of the community of Rosamond, the part of it I represent, thank you very much and congratulations on a good term so far.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Well, tomorrow we have our final league games for baseball and softball. Both baseball and softball have clinched at least a share of a league title. If we both win tomorrow, we win league outright. And then we'll both start playoffs next week. And we're both anticipating to be seated pretty high, so hopefully we'll go far.
My wife.
Yes, good luck. Thank you.